And Devin Robinson taking advantage that time. Now Lola Schumacher on the service line. Johnson sets opposite into the block. Welcome back, Julia Orzol. Johnson trying to go the other way.
Good to have her back.
Schumacher continues the service run. Power tip into the block. Free ball for Wisconsin. Crawford sets. Furbringer back to Crawford. Kept alive. Furbringer sets at the net for Crawford. Dug out by Schmitz. Schmitz blocked. Johnson sets opposite. Gertz over the block. Kept alive. Crawford looking for Orzol. Blocked off the touch. Point Wisconsin. What a rally. What a point for Wisconsin.
It was slipping out of their hands after they were up 2-0, and Guchtikin's serve kept them in it.
She's such a weapon to have at the service line. Continuing the run. Schmitz swings into the block, kept alive. Schumacher's going to set it over for Orzol. Gets blocked, but Orzol keeps it alive. Schumacher now keeps it alive. Out of the back row, Franklin. Set for Gertz. Schumacher passes Furbringer. Looks for Orzol over the top of the block, kept alive by the Panthers. Johnson sets out of the middle. Gets a touch, kept alive. Furbringer, bump set to Orzol. Joust at the net. Point, Wisconsin.
These non-conference games are to get better and learn more about themselves. So once conference play comes around, they can win the horizon.
Swing from Schmitz over the block. Orzol keeps it alive. Bump set from Franklin. Orzol through the joust and off the antenna after a touch by Milwaukee. Point, Wisconsin.
Putting too much of the load on Sarah Franklin. Her total attempts are almost doubling Devin Robinson's in second.
Furbringer to Orzol. Point, Wisconsin. In the hands of Milwaukee, in the hands of Wisconsin and Julia Orzol. And how about that, a service ace. Sarah Franklin continuing the service run. Johnson bump set over for Gertz. Blocked, kept alive. Furbringer looks for Schumacher. Going to be a tough play for Orzol. Into the back row. Point, Wisconsin.
Setting up perfect sets for her teammates.
Schumacher continues the serve. Franklin keeps this one alive. Bump set for Schumacher over to Robinson. Tight against the antenna. Free ball almost here for the Badgers. Furbringer. Orzol sends this one over. Right over that block on the near side. And Julia Orzol. Milwaukee just has not been able to get much of offense going. Furbringer serves for Orzol through the block and out. Point, Wisconsin. And it's plays like that because Wisconsin, 18-11 for the Badgers. Lakin Graves at the service line. Schumacher to Furbringer. Orzol. Like clockwork.
That get pretty significant minutes for the Panthers.
Guchtikin for Furbringer. Looks for Orzol. Power tip. Right over the block. Point, Wisconsin.
Little trick shot can get fool teams any day of the week.
Service ace for Julia Orzol. The Panthers weren't able to get a clean free ball over.
Father Michael played 6 years in the NBA, winning 2 championships with the Lakers, a family of athletes.
Opposite side, Schumacher now over to Orzol. Pancake not down in time. Julia Orzol. Schumacher to Furbringer. Looks for Orzol. Badgers with the serve back. Schumacher at the service line. Johnson. Looks over for Schmitz. Orzol finds a high tip. The Panthers can't get it over. They have struggled with those kinds of plays of this run. Johnson center dump kept alive by Schumacher. Orzol with the swing, blocked. Van Wee to Furbringer. Now Orzol through the block. Match point, Wisconsin. At the service line. Furbringer to Orzol. Over the block, point, Wisconsin. And they get the sweep in the Fieldhouse opener here in 2024.